All right, man. Lindsey Hunter reveals on War Sports with Terry Foster that Jerry Stackhouse is not interested in the Detroit Pistons job or any NBA job. Lindsey Hunter said that he talked to Jerry Stackhouse, quite often, and says that last year he told him, when the Charlotte job was open, the Lakers job was open, Lindsey asked him, would you be interested in coming to the league? And he said, he told Lindsey Hunter, why would I do that? Lindsey Hunter said that he loves the situations at Vanderbilt. They committed a lot of money to upgrading the facilities for him. He did win a G League championship. I think he might have won 2 or went to another one. And Lindsey Hunter said he loved his situation. And, Terry Foster said, it's Vandy, though. And Lindsey replied that Vandy at one point was in the tournament every year, and it was, not too long ago, it was a solid program. It was a solid program. So, let's talk about it. You got Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. Money talks, bullshit walks, though. So if it's enough money into it, do it. But I know how Deion Sanders feel. Like Deion Sanders don't want to coach no grown ass men and with egos and stuff. And you got these young guys. When you got these young guys, they still molding. They don't have as many egos anymore. And, like I said, he was voted by the SEC coaches the SEC Coach of the Year. So, a lot of people like Jerry, obviously, he was, a prolific scorer in Detroit, played with Iverson, got traded here to make, Iverson comfortable in Philadelphia. Was a good player here. Got traded for Rip Hamilton for culture fit, and so he was the youngest kid. I think he said of like 7 or 8 kids or 5 kids. He was the youngest. So obviously we know he went to North Carolina and all that. So apparently, I know Patrick Ewing wanted to get to the league. He just didn't work in Georgetown, and a lot of these dudes, want to coach in the league, but the doors don't be open for him like that. Prime example, Nick Nurse won a G League championship. He get a head coaching job in Toronto. Jerry Stackhouse win one and go to another one, or maybe win 2, and he don't get no opportunities. And he played in the league. You know what I'm saying? So we know how it is, bro. And it's still a struggle for these brothers, even though they prove themselves time and time again in the league. Obviously, he got in a couple fist fights in the league. I'm not gonna get into it all, but shit happened. He talked about them openly and talked about like he didn't feel like none of them was his fault, especially one with Christian Laettner. But I think I think he would listen, and financially, if it made sense, he'd do it. But college offers more stability. Even if it's your dream job or not your dream job, it offers more stability. And depending where he at in his life, as he's still raising his kids, I think Vanderbilt is down there somewhere in Tennessee. It might be in Nashville, which is a booming community. I could be wrong. Maybe not in Nashville. It's somewhere in Tennessee. It might be in Nashville. I definitely think it might be. I could be wrong. I know Tennessee State down there, but nonetheless. But at the end of the day, the job security that Vanderbilt and college offers you, bro, it's like, what I'm saying? And maybe, he ain't trying to be the champions of the world or nothing like that. He just want to change young guys' lives and help them get to the next level. And what I'm saying? He like his position. It ain't that he's scared of advancement. A lot of black people be scared of promotions, bro. They be scared of positions of power. I never have been. I don't mind advancing, but sometimes you like where you at, you comfortable, you want to pick your family up and leave. And obviously, Detroit also shown that they will have unwavering loyalty. Look how long they stuck with Dwayne Casey before canning him, and they moved him in the front office. So he never really technically got canned. You can call it a depromotion, whatever you want to call it, but he's still with the organization. So I don't, also, you got to look at it. Can I win here? Where's Troy Weaver philosophy? If I say I can't win with this guy, that guy. So a lot of things got to go. You got to be able to be in a partnership with Troy Weaver. You got to be in a partnership with the owner. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Troy Weaver said last year at River Rules that he got the talent, how to make the talent work, and how the X's and O's go. That's not his job. That's up to Dwayne Casey. So It seemed that, Troy Weaver just get the talent, you know what I'm saying? They work together, get the talent, and also Jerry Stackhouse. And also the job may be that much more attractive if you get the number 1 overall pick. But also you gotta look, obviously the stability, the stability is there. They're gonna give you every shot to be successful in Detroit. And some, Now you're looking at the group of guys there. Can I win with them? Or if I can't win with some of them, and when I need to make adjustments, me and Troy Weaver are going to be on the same page to make these adjustments or come to a compromise. The owner cool? Okay, cool. Check bar, he cool. You know what I'm saying? I got the stability. If I can win with the roster, and I can have a little say-so over the roster who I can and can't win and can't play with or win with, if I check all them boxes and the money straight, why wouldn't you? So maybe it was just the openings that he's seen in the league that was like, no, maybe Detroit opening is a good opening for him. So I wouldn't completely close the door on it. Pistons went after John Beilein last time around, and but I wouldn't mind Stack. Terry Foster vouched for him, said he know him very well, and he thinks he's the perfect guy for this team, and he can kind of understand these guys and lead them, and he got the right temperament for the job and stuff of that nature. And yeah, I wouldn't doubt that. I believe vouch for what he's saying, and if he get the job, he gets the job. Obviously, I'm knocking on Mark Jackson's door, despite the ban on Mark Jackson, this silent ban on Mark Jackson. Why not? The Lions ain't never. The Pistons ain't. Detroit ain't never been. Let me just say Pistons. The Pistons ain't never been the NBA's darling. We always the rebel. That's why Cleveland went out there and put the middle finger up to the NFL and still signed and gave Deshaun Watson that fully guaranteed contract, because the NFL ain't never did Cleveland the Browns no favor. They took their fucking team and took a long time to get them a team back. Don't forget that. They took their team from them. I think they moved them to Baltimore. And original Baltimore is in Indianapolis, the Colts. So, fuck what the league talk about. If Mark Jackson is the best fit for the job, if he ain't, hey, move on. If he is, give him a job. And Ime Udoka, same thing. But I like Stack, but I just want the guy who gonna come in and get the shit done. As simple as that. That's all you want. You want the guy that's gonna come in, get the job done, and if it's just getting these guys to the Eastern Conference level, or getting these guys as playoff level team, and then somebody else take the baton and take them to the championship and win it, like Rick Carlisle and Larry Brown, so be it. And if he's going to take them all the way through the good and the bad and the ups and the downs and the highs, the valleys, and the peaks, so be it. But, you just want the perfect candidate or the closest perfect candidate, and get this team where it need to be. So, check out Detroit Pistons Talk playlist. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. And the subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially want to support the channel. Cash App, $CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link in the description. Hit the link tree. Find me on Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, the whole nine. Appreciate the love and support. Let me know what you girls and guys think in the comment section. Peace.